Good morning, everyone. My name is Dianne Condecido, and I will be presenting the Green Terminal, a hawker center reimagined embodying circular sustainability in the former Tanjong Pagar railway station, Singapore. Despite being a small country, Singapore produces a staggering amount of waste. In Singapore, about 7.39 million tons of waste was generated in 2020. We have one of the world's most advanced waste management system, including 5 waste-to-energy plants and the Semakau landfill. However, by 2035, the Semakau landfill will reach its estimated maximum capacity. Among the 7.39 million tons, only 57% of it is recycled. As you can see on the graph on the right, most of the waste disposed of are plastics and food, but they are also the least recycled. So ask yourself, how often do you do takeout? Do you ask for a plastic bag? I myself do takeout twice a day, so that's a total of 4 plastic bags for food and drink. There's about 5.9 million people in Singapore, and if even half of those people are like me, that's a total of 12 million plastic bags a day. Naturally, I felt very guilty about it. It's no wonder that Semakau landfill is almost full, right? So how can we ever keep up with all this trash and waste? Will we ever have any resources or space to accommodate for everything? Other than the 3 R's, the circular economy loop provides another layer for us to make use of what we already have. That's why I want to reimagine a hawker center where food and sustainability goes hand in hand. Evolved from street food culture, hawker centers are almost everywhere in Singapore. People from all walks of life, young or old, rich or poor, local or non-local, they come here to grab a bite to eat. Despite rapid globalization, hawker culture is something that belongs to all of us. It connects us without us even knowing. This is a map of old Singapore town in the 1850s. Zooming into Tanjong Pagar, it's a lot of plantations near large water body. Now, it's a bustling port city where it houses the site of the Tanjong Pagar railway station. As you can see, it's nearby a lot of residential areas, businesses, and hotels, but there's not a lot of hawker centers. Therefore, I welcome you to the Green Terminal. Like all hawker centers, the target audience of the Green Terminal is the general public. But I would like to highlight the hawker entrepreneurs. These people will be the new age of hawkers that will lead the modern hawker era into a more sustainable future. The design concept is architectural palimpsest. Palimpsest is the method of rewriting over historical texts without erasing it. Just like in architecture, as designers, we don't start from scratch. We reinvent, reimagine, and we recreate. And in architecture, palimpsest represents an unfinished process built upon an unfinished past. The metaphor, it indicates transformation over time, acknowledging that like culture, spaces also constantly evolve. Seeing palimpsest as layers, I started viewing it as a book and using the book as a metaphor to generate form. Besides looking at it as form, I would like to layer with meaning, starting with the bottom, maintaining the overall structure of the historical building while keeping reminiscent details of it being a train station and also incorporating sustainability into the points below. The materiality also incorporates things that you would see in Singapore, like upcycled MRT benches, the void deck chess tables, making it more familiar, making it more Singapore. This is the material board where you can see recycled plastic panels, recycled unused tiles, and also construction waste. The Green Terminal is zoned in 4 sections: the main building, the south wing, the north wing, the outdoor platform, and hawker center. This is the architectural intervention of the building. This is how it is as a train station before. Breaking into pieces, you can see that the original structure is maintained, but the nucleus of the entertainment center is in the middle, still going together with the original structure. Here, pieced together, you can still see a reminiscent of the past, while adding on that extra layer of entertainment and life into the building. The floor plan is zoned as such. Here is the main entrance and the rail entry from the railway corridor. The public access is from below and the residential access is above. So nearing the residential access is actually the hawker center. This is where you buy containers that will save you some money and also bring you a reusable container to take to the hawker center. The second floor flows seamlessly from the ground floor. It is also similarly zoned as such. The third floor shows more workshops. In hawker centers, there's not a lot of, they used to have upcycling workshop, but they don't have a designated space for it until now. Moving back to the train platform outdoor hawker area, this is what the train station looks before. And this is how it looks now. With more life, green roofs, and vibrant colors, it's brought alive with community, hawking, dining, and also a place together. It's not just a train station anymore. Going to the user experience through the space, starting where you would leave your bikes or you bring your pets, it offers inclusivity. So it's not just for you, but it's also for the animals. A key feature in the green terminal is the waste sorting station. Here you can see an active and visual representation of how easy it is to be environmentally conscious in sorting your waste, just like how Japan is doing now. The retail area offers you solutions into lessening the plastic waste. You can buy a takeout container here, bring it to the hawker center, and you can bring it back and reuse it for the future. This is the coffee bar, where we engage younger people in the hawking community. They can make it modern, they can make their own. You can continue tradition over the years. And here, building on copy culture, you will see people doing their own thing. You will see people sorting their waste, and you will see people not doing plastics. The more you see it, the more you would want to do it yourself. Here we also have grab and goes. So it's not just for locals, tourists, it's also for business person who would just want to grab a quick bite and bring it back to their office. These are modules that offer different users. You can interchange with them. So the retail modules, freestanding hawker modules, sustainability modules, and hawker store modules, they can be one of each other. The hawker center event space, previously a transient space where people just walk through a corridor and nothing's happening. And now an entertainment center, where it's not just a hawker center with monotonous chairs, it's an experience. You get to see a live entertainment while you eat. Back to the hawker store and dining areas. Previously a small canteen, and now filled with life. Even though it's still the same purpose, if it ain't broke, why change it? The vault, where sustainability showcases are celebrated. This is how it was at the train station. It's a gathering point where you collect your tickets, you wait for your friends or family. And now, building onto the same purpose, you can see that the staircases connect the vault vertically while giving that transparency of each level. The tapestry above is actually a tribute to building history, where recycled plastic bags are weaved into showing different images of the train station in its heyday. The Bata Market and Garden, following the typical hawker center where there's a market adjacent to it, the Bata Market is invented as a way of engaging the community into sustainability practices. Here is the Bata Market, where you can see the reused MRT poles. Nippon Paint's colors is used to liven up the space, and there's even large pipes recycled from construction waste as a green roof. With the beautiful architecture and motifs of the Tanjung Pagar railway station, it would be a waste not for people to see it up close. And since it's so well preserved, a roof garden is added so that you can see up close the architecture while still engaging the community into something green. The workshop on the third place. This is just a small room before, and now engaging the community to be more sustainable, to ask them to do more upcycling. Before I end my presentation, please watch this video. Hawker centers are like Singapore in a nutshell. This encapsulates our goal. It's to preserve the warmth and the familiarity of hawker culture, but gearing it to a sustainable future. Like many projects, this may never get built, but the message stands. This is a catalyst. It reminds us all that it is not just the end goal for all hawker centers, but it's a start of its sustainable journey. Before I end my presentation, I would like to quote Winston Churchill. This is not the end. This is not even the beginning of the end. Perhaps it is the end of the beginning. Thank you.